Hi everybody, Zach here with another POV, Firefighter POV video. POV standing for privately owned vehicle. Coming with you today with a 2016 Dodge Wrangler Unlimited, fresh off the market. It's black, the sport version, the sport trim is the Wrangler Unlimited, so it has the 4 doors, and I opted for a soft top. It is a standard transmission. It's a 6 liter, it's a V6. The new I believe it's a 3.6 liter V6 engine, and it has Firefighter POV lights. In the state of Connecticut, you are allowed to have blue courtesy lights with a blue permit as an active volunteer fire department, and these are courtesy lights, so people don't necessarily have to pull over for you, but most people do. So we'll get right into the vehicle here. So we'll go into the interior. Like I said, I have the standard transmission, so we have that here. It's a very nice interior. We'll go first to our Switchbox, and as you can see, we have our Switchbox here. It has 4 toggles that'll illuminate when they're on. This is hardwired directly into the battery, so they can operate without the vehicle being on. We have our labels here: front flash, dash light, rear strobe, and radio. The radio being my mobile UHF radio that we have over here, tucked in nice away here. We have our, it's a Vertex VX2200. It's a mobile radio UHF band. 3372 happens to be the firefighter, the fire department's operating frequency that I work at. It's 33.72 megahertz. And then we have some other channels here. A UHF repeater and some other channels here. You can see we have our test going off. It's our 12 o'clock test for our siren on our fire department. Just a 30-second siren test. And yes, we do still use an operational siren for most of our calls during the daytime. And so we have our UHF radio there. Here's the interior of the Jeep. It's a very nice interior. Up here above the rearview mirror, we have our one of our blue lights here. It is a nForce blue light. And then we have our 2 mini light bars down here resting on the dash. All right, so now we'll get right into the blue lights here. Down here, hidden away, still have to do some wiring jobs here and some tucking away some of the wires, but we have our control mounts for the SpeedTech Light mini bars, which are up here. There's 2 of them. And they come with takedowns as well as blue flash. You can customize the flash as well as the flash pattern. As you can see, we have 2 different toggles here. The left toggle on one of these controllers has to do with the blue lights on or off. The middle is the flash pattern, and the right is the takedown lights. Either you can have off, you can have steady, or you can have flash. Go back to our switchboard here. We'll go ahead and turn off the radio, and we'll go ahead and show you the lights. We'll hit the front flash. The dash lights, as you can see, those come on. The lights come on when I turn on the button. We'll have our dash light. So our front flash is down here, the 2 light bars. The dash light is above the rearview mirror. And the rear strobes, we'll take a look at in a second. So we'll come out here. As you can see, the lights do a pretty good job here. We have our dash light on the top. It's the nForce, and the bottom we have our Speedlight Tech. I believe they're the mini Eclipse. They're the mini light bars. Those are 2 separate light bars. And if you can see in the middle where the blue is flashing, those white dots will be the takedowns. I'll show you in a little bit here. But does a really great job lighting up, especially at nighttime. The lights are extremely light, as you can see here. And I've opted for this flash pattern. The 2 on the bottom they aren't synced, but they appear to be somewhat synced, but they come out of sync, so it's good because it gets people to notice them. And then the top is just a slow and then flash, slow and fast flash pattern. And then we'll go to the back here, and we'll show you the rear strobes. So what I've done is I've gotten 2 Hideaways, and I've drilled directly into the taillight assembly in the reverse light portion of the taillight assembly. All I had to do that was take out these screws, these 4 screws in each corner, take out the taillight assembly, drill a hole approximately an inch so that the Hideaway could fit, and you can't even see the light in there. So, and I've done the flash pattern to have them alternating because I think it's pretty cool. It gets people's attention as opposed to them just blinking. So we have that. Next, I'll show you the takedowns. We have 2 options for the takedowns. We have the steady and the flash takedowns. So I'll go ahead and turn off the blue lights and turn on the takedowns. And as you can see, we have takedowns, and they are pretty bright. So if you roll up on a scene of an accident, or if you're going to a call at night, you can turn off your blue lights and you can turn on your takedowns. You can also operate them with the lights on, as I'll show you in a second here. Just go ahead and turn the blue lights on. Come out, and as you can see, we have takedowns with our blue lights. There's also a third option you can do, and I don't recommend this option because you need another permit for it in the state of Connecticut at least, is to have your blue and white flashing. But once again, this is a separate permit in the state of Connecticut. You need a white light permit. I believe it's considered amber in the state of Connecticut. But as you can see, this is what I've done with the 2016 Jeep so far. I thought it was going to be a challenge, but Jeep, to be honest with you, is very easy to install blue lights. On the dash here, there's actually no mounting done whatsoever. It just sits right into that. So I will leave a link in the description for these SpeedTech Light mini light bars. And they just pretty much sit right on the dash there. And they're held in over here, so I didn't have to do any mounting whatsoever. This is a suction cup mount up here, and it runs through the top, down the post here, all the way down. It gets grounded somewhere in there, and it comes out right to our mini switchbox. So as you can see, all the wires are hidden. Everything is done professionally, and I take pride in that. So if you need any help installing any lights on your 2016 Jeep Wrangler, or any JK Jeep for that matter, let me know. I'll help you out. It was a great project. It was very easy. It only took me probably about a day to do. And I take pride in it. And as you can see over here, we have our UHF antenna for our UHF radio. It's a layered antenna with 3 decibel gain. It's very short, so it doesn't stick out. It's not obtrusive like the AM/FM radio on the side there. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment in the description, and if you want to see the lights that I purchased, I will link them in the description. Once again, I use SpeedTech lights on the reverse Hideaways as well as these 2 mini light bars here. And on the top, it was an nForce light that I purchased from my local distributor. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.